Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the island. And welcome to right across from the Green Parrot. Because I had to get some air. So we're good now. Didn't want to bother those guys. They're sitting right next to the air thing. How do you call it? Air pump, I suppose. So, are you guys ready to ride? Here we go. Happy Friday, everyone. Let's just get everybody out of the way here. Welcome to our Friday bike ride. We are riding into the weekend. So again, right here at the Green Parrot, that is where you have your air pump. Actually right next to that side entrance there. And off we go. So we had a sound check here earlier. They are on a break now, and they're gonna pick up again after the sunset. Welcome to the last and the first bar on US 1. Favorite locals hangout spot. Here on the corner of Southern and Whitehead. So Southern is running this way and Whitehead is running this way. And on a side note, great frozen custard across here at the corner store. So I know we normally take lots of the little back streets, but given that we have the Hemingway lookalike contest, I thought we should head a little bit downtown, just briefly have a look what's going on at Sloppy Joe's. And I know this is kind of a one-way, but we are still doing the little lanes. So yes, don't tell anybody. Little Apple Ruth Lane. So this little lane is just off Duval Street, and you'll see in just a second where we are. Let's make sure no cars are headed our way. So yes, the little back streets in Key West. And over here we have famous Mary Ellen's. If you crave a melted cheese at 2 a.m., this is the spot to be. Mary Ellen's. And if you're trying to find Mary Ellen's, you just have to look for Willie T's or ask for the Strand Walgreens. Oh, that thing is almost as small as our trike. Hey! Very good. So, the Strand Old Theater is now a Walgreens, right next to Willie T's, and that is the little Apple Ruth Lane where you can go and get your melted cheese, grilled cheese at 2 a.m. And I think they also have tater tots. You know, the kind of food you need at 2 a.m. I don't know what she is doing. But we are going to turn onto Duval Street and head towards Sloppy Joe's to check on the papas. Okay, we can do this. Yeah. There we go. Captain Cluckett is with us. Sorry, I've got that bright red HDMI cable. Now you can see Captain Cluckett. Well, you're still going to see the HDMI cable. That's fine. We have a little homemade switcher here. So on today's bike ride, we are headed down Duval Street. We will take some of the smaller streets in just a little bit, but we're headed downtown to check on the Papas. Second round of the Papa Lookalike contest. And don't forget, tomorrow at 1, we will be live at the Running of the Bulls. Papa Hemingway running with the Bulls around the block at Sloppy Joe's. So join us tomorrow. Of course, we will be streaming live.
Originally, and we lost our property last fire in 2020, unfortunately. And I grew up running around in the forest.
So we are going to go around the block because I wanted to show you this little lane here, just off Duval Street, Little Rose Lane. Turning here at the Hard Rock Cafe. And welcome everybody who's just joining us. Welcome to Key West. And welcome to our Friday evening bike ride. We are in a back street. And this is Little Rose Lane. Let me get the back camera on. Can you guys see? Okay. Little Rose Lane, we have actually Hemingway's very first apartment coming up to our right. So this here, unfortunately, you cannot access it. It's like a building that has a giant indoor space, so it's kind of U-shaped. So indoor you have like lots of plants and resting areas. It's the Casa Antigua, and I think they are about to renovate and repaint the building. So they have removed the sign. So normally here on this corner of Simonton Street and Little Rose Lane, you would have the sign that says that this is that was Hemingway's very first apartment, and the apartment still had his little bar in there. It's not open to the public, and I figured they are going to put that sign back once they have renovated the Casa Antigua here, so little hidden history spots. And so we are on Simonton Street. Now Simonton is parallel to Duval. It's got some nice overgrown sidewalks, but for people watching, it's nicer to be on Duval. So we are going to turn here on Caroline Street. So we're on Caroline. We're gonna be riding by one of our famous old Key West bed and breakfast called the Curry Mansion. It's going to be on our right. And we might stop there tomorrow during the Running of the Bulls as well. If you're just joining us, welcome to our bike ride, and we are going to check out some of the Papas because we have the Hemingway days here in Key West. And so we have the lookalike competition going on. And over here we have the Curry Mansion. So as I mentioned earlier, tomorrow we will be here very briefly for the Running of the Bulls. So this is one of the old historic bed and breakfasts, and it's pretty insane inside. It's got like lots and lots of little trinkets and historic items that are still around. So they are getting ready for the Running of the Bulls. As you know, Hemingway liked to run with the Bulls in Pamplona. So we have a Key West version of that. I'm not sure I can bring Captain Cluckett though. But we will be there tomorrow at 1 for our first stream. I will have a second one later that afternoon tomorrow from Captain Tony's Saloon. A little live music to hang out at the bar on a Saturday afternoon. If you're not familiar with our channel and this is your first time with us, we are a local Key West live streaming channel. And we're live almost every day of the week, mixing up, you know, music streams, because after all it is Key West and there's a lot of music going on at the bars. And we do bike rides like tonight, and we'll also cover Key West events like the running of the bulls tomorrow at 1 p.m. So make sure you subscribe and hit that little notification bell so you'll be notified when we go live, and you know, give us a thumbs up if you enjoy what you're seeing. So we are back on Duval Street, corner Caroline Street. Of course, you're familiar with the Bull and the Whistle Bar over here. And no, we are not going up to the rooftop. So this is the time everybody's headed over to Mallory Square for the sunset celebration. Dallas Doctor playing here at Lucy's.
This is Shrek.
So up there you can see the happy birthday, 123rd birthday of Papa Hemingway. And here we are on the corner of Green Street and Duval Street. And we are going to turn just off Duval Street for a little bit. Let's see if we have any papas over here. Look out for the white bearded guys. There we have one in the red shirt. They're gonna be here tomorrow. And over here we have Bahama Bob and Paul Mento of the First Legal Rum Distillery. And let me see if I can zoom in. We do have a papa on stage inside. You probably can't see it. Sorry guys, I am all cabled up, so I can't really, you know, get up and walk inside. But I know Sloppy Joe's has cameras if you want to see the Papa Hemingway lookalike contest. And more papas around. So again, we will be here tomorrow at 1 at Sloppy Joe's for the running of the bulls with these guys. There are papas everywhere. And if you're curious, I posted a picture of yesterday's first round on our Facebook page. You can go over there, right on the rock on Facebook. So yes, lots of papas. And we're back to the little side streets. And then there are things we don't really know what's happening. But we also have one of the trolley tour garages here. One of the depots, the bigger one, is outside of Old Town. I guess they kind of clean it up in between the tours.
Now remember, if you get lost, just look for these.
Hi.
Hey, what's up, little lady?
Hey, good. What are you up to?
Oh, chasing beer. We're chasing beer.
Chasing beer, I see.
National Terriers, an international group of social drinking and running clubs.
Very good.
Put up with a running club.
Very good. You're running for beer.
Yeah.
Enjoy. Have fun. I'm still not sure what they're doing. They're running for beer in kilts. Yes, her point of view. That was Scott earlier that you saw with the camera. Sorry, I forgot to introduce you guys. Ooh, look at that. Front Street has finally been repaved. Now, I can't believe this has actually happened. Of course, there are no lines yet. You know, we're not going to push it. But we have a repaved Front Street. This is nice. So we are back on Simonton, and I just wanted to remind you that there is a little beach just off Duval Street. You can walk here from Sloppy Joe's. So this is the perfect spot when it gets too warm on the island. With a little beach, lounge chairs, and of course a little bar called Lagerheads. And this is literally just steps away from the famous Green Street and Duval Street corner. It's also a nice spot to watch the sunset, but as you can see, the pier is pretty small, so you kind of have to compete for a nice spot to see the sunset. But you saw on Tuesday that the sun is setting behind Sunset Key when you're on Mallory Square. If you're here on that little beach, it's setting between Sunset Key to your left and Wisteria Island to your right over here. Kind of looks funny how somebody just parked the stroller there, left the flip-flops. So guys, we are going to go to the sunset. So traditionally, as we do during our bike rides, we're going to a spot where we can see the sunset in a little bit off the beaten path, quiet environment, accessible by bike. And that's where we are headed now. Sunset should be in about 18 minutes, I think, almost 20, so we have a little time. Oh yeah, it's definitely in 20 minutes. So we have some time. So since we have just discovered that Front Street has been repaved, I think we really should enjoy this and head back all the way to Duval Street. So we came over this way earlier here through little N Street. And you know what? I know I said we were going to turn onto Duval Street, but we're continuing one more block on Front Street because I want to see if they really actually paved all the way to the Salty Frogs and Mallory Square. And if they actually done doing this, that would be amazing. I know they were pouring the tar on, when was Gabe playing at the Salty? Well, that was yesterday at the Salty Frogs, so good to see that they actually got it done. Yes, look at this. They did the whole thing. So over here you have the main entrance to Mallory Square. Salty Frogs right there to our right. We'll be back here on Tuesday. Yay! So this is where the contour train leaves. And we are going to turn around. I just wanted to double check on this Street redone, fully redone, finally done. So from here we will be headed over to the Truman Waterfront Park for the sunset. Oh, here we go. We're gonna be flagged for copyright issues. Let's make sure I'm talking a lot over the sound. Maybe that helps, so that they know we're not actually playing it as the main content. Green Street, we are on Green Street. And you probably, of course you know, if you've been with us before, you're familiar with Captain Tony's Saloon, the original Sloppy Joe's. Also, a lot of papas hanging out because they come to the space where Hemingway used to drink. So stay tuned. Tomorrow there are going to be some papas here too after the running of the bulls. Hey. And it looks like it is still really busy here at Sloppy Joe's. I still see papas on stage. So Sloppy Joe's does have a live cam, if you can see, if you want to see what it looks like inside. It is very packed. Unfortunately, I can't really get off my trike and walk around. Too many cables here. Alright. Happy 123rd birthday to Papa Hemingway. I dare you to walk up these stairs and go all the way to the rooftop here at the Bull and Whistle. Ask for the Garden of Eden. And we're turning onto Caroline Street. So this part of Caroline Street also has a couple of nice bars. You have General Horseplay here, because they all have live music. It is Key West. And then ahead we have Hank's Hair of the Dog to our right. And in the original Pan Am building we have First Flight Brewery. And believe it or not, we have an actual pirate well over here. Again, fun mixed with a lot of history here. The pirate well from the 1700s. So it's one of the first places they found fresh water on the island. And it is right across from Hank's. By the way, there is a little sign here if you're looking for it. If you're looking for the pirate well, this is here, and this is also the story of the house. This is the second oldest house in Key West here, from 1834. The oldest one is over on the Bell Street. We're going to get back down onto street level here. That's the downside of the trike, is that you can't really just get down the curbs. You kind of have to go for the driveways. So more live music outdoors, and in the very back, hidden, hey guys. So hidden in the back you have Garber's Grill, one of the food trucks here on the island, with delicious Korean tacos. Just saying, if you are at Hank's, make sure you grab some food at Garber's Grill. I'm looking to do a little food truck ride maybe next week, showing you all the food trucks on the island, at least the ones that are accessible by bike or walking here in the central area of the island. Over here we have the old Pan Am building, which is now home to First Flight Brewery. And we also have a couple of ghost tours that start here. Hi! So it's time for us to head over to the Truman Waterfront. Sunset is in about 12 minutes. Timing should be perfect. Hope we get some nice colors. We do have some clouds. Oh, wait, I'm gonna give you a better view of the banyan tree here. Look at this majestic beauty. And guys, on our way over, look, there's nobody here taking pictures. Normally there always is somebody standing here. We are at the beginning of Highway 1. We're at mile marker 0. Ta-da! Mile marker 0. And of course across the street we have, well, also mile marker 0, but the beginning. No, the end of Highway 1. You're coming this way, and this is the end. And if you start here, you're at the beginning. So we are now officially on US 1. And we're actually back to our starting point because we're going to turn into the Truman Annex here on Southern Street. At the Green Parrot again. All the roads lead to the Green Parrot. Built in 1890 at the same time as the courthouse over here, because if you have a courthouse you need a bar. Right across. Parrot. Looks like it's quieted down a little bit. And we're turning. Truman Waterfront Park. Here we come for the sunset over the water. We still have some Poinciana blooms going here, but they're getting rarer and rarer. to the Truman Annex. Hope you guys don't get seasick up there. So kind of on a long swaying pole. And it's swaying no matter what I do. So I'm putting you back on the gimbal camera. Some pretty clouds here. Looks like the sun is behind a cloud just right now. It seems to be peeking out from underneath it, so I might get some pretty colors in just a minute here. So welcome to the Truman Waterfront Park. Over here we have the Coast Guard ship, the Ingham, that you can visit every day. And there also is a happy hour on Fridays and Saturdays, but not right now. They are closed for the summer. Now, I don't know if that also applies to the whole ship. Still a beautiful view. Look at those clouds. Guys, official sunset time is in 2 minutes. And I forgot to mention that the current feels like temperature is 99 degrees. Got a pretty nice breeze here by the water. So 2 more minutes. It looks like the sun is a little shy here, hiding behind the clouds on the horizon. if you guys can see that, but she's chilling with her, I think it's a bearded dragon. That girl was just chilling there with her bearded dragon. Hey, thank you so much, Chris, for the super chat. Very much appreciated. One more minute till sunset. But you can't really see it from here. Let me see if I can zoom in, but it's behind the clouds. So this is the quiet, pet-friendly spot to come and watch the sunset. Lots of locals come here. And you can ride all the way to the water. And you can see all the sunset cruises coming back ashore.
Yes, I've heard
And we are at the Admiral's Cut. Whoa. Hey, thank you, Charles, for the super chat. So the Admiral's Cut is what separates the Truman Waterfront Park from the downtown area. So you cannot cross. This is what makes this the really quiet part, the really quiet location for the sunset.
Yeah, they're all going crazy. Okay, garbage.
pre-sunset cruise coming in. Hey, thank you AS Barrett Aviation. Very much appreciated. Thank you. I wonder if the bearded dragon is still there. I have to investigate. Let's see. Let's go and check out if the bearded dragon is still watching the sunset. It must be, right? Nobody would bring a pet iguana to watch the sunset. I don't know. I think if it was an iguana at that size, it would definitely be green. And I didn't look in detail. Curious. I think the bearded dragon is gone home for the night. Guys, I missed the story of the bench. What's the bench? Which bench are you referring to? There is actually... Well, there is this bench. Still keeping an eye out for the whatever that thing was. I will go with the bearded dragon. Nope. Here's another bench. Cup holder. Why should there be a cup holder on the bench? No, there are no cup holders in the benches in Key West. You have to put your drink on the floor. Oh, here's another one. There were two right here. And there are more benches over there. So I don't know which bench I should be looking for. Double check if the well, the sunset happy hour thing isn't happening, because otherwise there would be people there, because we are Friday. Of course, everything is weather permitting, and it does not say anything about a summer break. Ooh, I just saw some lightning here. Plenty of benches over here. And it just continues. I never realized there were that many benches here. I'll just keep an eye on that big cloud there. Let's see if we see another lightning going. Before the end of the stream, guys, the sun has set here in Key West. Glad you could join me for a little Friday evening bike ride. We'll be back tomorrow with 2 streams. First stream at 1 p.m. for the Running of the Bulls. Running of the Bulls, we have the Hemingway days. So tomorrow the papas are going to run, starting at Sloppy Joe's, running around the block, stopping at the Curry Mansion. So of course we have to do that. So tomorrow 1 p.m. and then we will be at Captain Tony's Saloon at 2:45 for a little Saturday afternoon live music, so you can hang out with us in Key West and put in your song requests in the original Sloppy Joe's where Papa used to hang out. So tomorrow everything is going to be about Hemingway. It's Papa's Saturday. Pretty clouds here. Still have some colors here in the clouds. But I guess that is it for this Friday here in Key West. Again, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Have a great evening. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow for the Running of the Bulls.